Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 11, leçon G. And in this lesson we'll see together le préfixe il, so il. When we're talking about prefix, normally we're talking about, letters, a group of letters that you will put in front of existing words, and by adding these letters or group of letters you will change the meaning or the original meaning of the word. Okay, and that will be the case with this prefix il. Okay, so let's see. And so normally if we're talking about this il prefix, then it will mean privé de, sans. Okay, and this is actually what it means in English, so without or then, well, less. Okay, so that will be the meaning of this il prefix. Let's see three examples. So the first one here, légitime. Okay, so légitime. And then if you want to express, well, the without concept, then you will add this prefix il at the beginning, and then after that you continue with your original word légitime, and now you get illégitime. Okay, illégitime, légitime, illégitime. Second example, lisible. Okay, lisible, and then same idea. You just add this il in front, and then you get illisible, illisible. And the last one, légal. Okay, légal, exactly the same concept. You just add this il in front of légal, and you get illégal. Okay, so of course you understood that we add this il here because the original word is starting with L. Okay, so that's the reason why you will have this I and then L. Alright, so légal, illégal. It was a short lesson but quite interesting. We will continue with the following videos. We'll continue with this prefix thing, because I think it's quite important to try to cover them as much as possible. Okay, but then the video, more videos are there. Okay, and then like me on Facebook if you want, and more material can be found at the following address, www.imagier.net. Bye bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent, and this is Unité 11, leçon H. And we'll continue with the les préfixes. So we just made a video before, and it was concerning le préfixe il, and in this lesson we'll see le préfixe im. Okay, so when we're talking about prefix, we're talking about letters that you will add at the beginning of existing words, and by adding these letters you will modify the meaning of the word. Okay, so let's see now. And in this lesson, well, by adding this im at the beginning of existing words, in most of the cases they will start with p. Okay, just for your information, by adding this im you will modify the meaning, and it will mean privé de or sans. Okay, that is the result that you will get by adding this im. Okay, so let's see now a few examples. The first one is pair. Okay, so the meaning is even, and then I just put some numbers to make it clear that we're talking about numbers. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so pair, and then if you want to express the without, so you will use this impair, impair. So you put im, and then after that the rest impair. Okay. Pardonnable, pardonnable. Same rule, same way of working. Im in front. Impardonnable, impardonnable. Parfait, parfait. exactly the same. Imparfait, imparfait. Pensable, pensable. And then it goes all the time the same way. Impensable, impensable. Poli, poli. Impoli, impoli. Possible, possible. Impossible, impossible. Précis, précis. Imprécis. So you can see that it's all the time the same technique, so you just add this EM in front. Imprécis. Probable, probable. Improbable, improbable. Prudent, prudent. Imprudent, imprudent. And that's it. Keep in mind that when you add this EM at the beginning of all the words, you will get the nasal sound okay? You don't pronounce the M, but it goes like okay? So that's quite important to remember. If you want more videos, then it's here, youtube.com/imagier. And then please like me on Facebook. I will be so happy. And more material can be found there, www.imagier.net. Have a great day. Bye bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent, and this is Unité 11, leçon I. And in this lesson we'll still work on les préfixes, and in this video it will be le préfixe IN. Okay, so remember, when we're talking about prefix, we just were talking about letters that you will put in front of existing words, and by adding these letters you will modify the original meaning of the word. Okay, so in that case this IN prefix will mean privé de or sans. Okay, privé de, sans. And this EN will be used when the original word is starting with a vowel or H plus une voyelle. Okay, so let's see a few examples now. And the first one is acceptable. Okay, acceptable. You will have the translation here in English, and it's not that difficult in that case. And if you want to express this privé de or sans, okay, without or less, then you will add this en as we saw first at the beginning of your word, then you will just add your word and you get inacceptable. Okay, acceptable, inacceptable. Achevé, inachevé. Okay, achevé, inachevé. Admissible, inadmissible. Admissible, inadmissible. Animé, inanimé. Animé, inanimé. Attendu, inattendu. Attendu, inattendu. Imaginable, inimaginable, imaginable, inimaginable, oubliable, inoubliable, oubliable, inoubliable, utile, inutile, utile, inutile. And that's it. If you want more videos, then the YouTube channel is waiting for you, and it's here, Imagier. Please like me on Facebook. I will be so happy. So it's facebook.com/imagier.net, and then more material can be found right here. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. And this is Unité 11, leçon J. And in this lesson, we'll see le préfixe IR, and the good news is that it will be the last video for this chapter of prefix. Okay, so if you remember, when we're talking about prefix, actually we're talking about letters, like in that case IR, that you will add at the beginning of an existing word, and by adding these letters, you will modify the meaning or the original meaning of the word. Okay, and in that case, when you will put this IR, and you will see that we're talking about words that will start with R, okay, but then you will modify the meaning, and the meaning will be privé de or sans. Okay, privé de or sans. So let's check 3 examples, and the first one is réel. Okay, réel, and then, as I said, you just add this IR, and then after that you put your réel again, and you will get irréel. Irréel, okay? Réel, and then irréel. Régulier, so as I said, remember they start with R all the time. Régulier, and then exactly the same technique, IR, and after that you put it back, irrégulier, okay? Régulier, then irrégulier. And the last one, résistible, résistible, and exactly the same way, IR, and you put it back, irrésistible, irrésistible. So, résistible, irrésistible. And that's it. And that's it. If you want more videos, then you know probably the channel. It's on youtube.com/imagier. Please like me on Facebook. I will be so happy. facebook.com/imagier.net, and then more material can be found here, www.imagier.net. That's it. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir et à bientôt. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 12, leçon C. And in this lesson, we will see les préfixes de verbes. So remember these little letters that you can put at the beginning of existing words, or in that case, it will be verbs. And by adding these little letters, you will modify the original meaning of the word. And in this lesson, we'll work on le préfixe D, okay? And you'll see, because, well, quite often I've been having some students that asked me, how do you translate in French, or is there a way to make this un that exists in English, so like do, undo, okay? And then the answer is yes. Actually, we've got this prefix D, okay? So it will actually be, well, the same. I mean, the use will be the same as in English, this un, or as well there is this for some verbs. So it will be exactly the same thing, okay? We've got this D, okay? Keep in mind that we will see in the next lesson, so it will be unit 12, lesson D. We've got the option of D accent aigu S, and we will see that so in the next lesson, but in this lesson we'll only focus on the D. Okay, so let's take an example now. We've got brancher, okay, and then débrancher. All right, so it's actually quite easy. You just put this D in front of the verb and then brancher. Brancher, débrancher. Centraliser, décentraliser. Okay, centraliser, and then it will become décentralisé. Charger, décharger. Okay, so charger and then décharger. Coiffer, décoiffer. All right, so coiffer, and then you put this D, and after the verb, décoiffer. Coller, décoller. Okay, so coller, and then it will become décoller. Commander will become décommander. Okay, so commander will become décommander. Composer, décomposer. All right, so composer will become décomposer. Conseiller will become déconseiller. All right, so conseiller, déconseiller. Couvrir will become découvrir. Okay, so couvrir, découvrir. Faire will become défaire. Okay, so faire, défaire. Former, déformer. All right, so former, déformer. Placer will become déplacer. Placer, déplacer. Plaire, déplaire. Plaire will become déplaire. Ranger, déranger. Okay, so ranger, déranger. And that's it. So keep in mind that, of course, it doesn't apply to all the verbs, because in some cases it's not possible to modify the original verbs, okay? But then, well, this is quite useful because, as you can see, it's not that difficult, and then you could use these verbs quite often, okay? If you want more videos, then youtube.com/imagier, and then like me on Facebook, facebook.com/imagier.net, and you can find a lot of things at the following address, www.imagier.net. Have a great day. Bye bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 12, leçon D. And in this lesson, we'll see what we call les préfixes de verbe, and we'll focus this video on this prefix D, accent aigu S. Okay, so actually I've been having many questions regarding, or from students regarding the translation of this un prefix in English. So like when you get do and undo, or this, because it could be this as well for some verbs. And we saw in the previous lesson that the first prefix that we should use is de. Okay, it was in the lesson, so unit 12, lesson C. Okay, but then this prefix will be used for the verbs that will start with a consonant. Okay, but then we've got also verbs starting with a vowel, or then the mute H plus a vowel, and then in that case we'll have to use D, accent aigu S. Okay, so In this video, we'll see this DE accent aigu S, okay, and it will be used for, so the verb starting with a vowel, or then H, so H, but then muet, mute, okay, plus a vowel. So remember that we're not talking about all the verbs starting with H. And then we will have also the option of DES, so you can see that you don't have any accent here, and it will be used only for the verbs that will start with the letter S here, okay? So keep in mind, DE accent aigu S will be used for verbs starting with whether une voyelle or H muet, okay? And then DE without the accent, S, will be used for the verbs starting with S. Okay, so let's see now a few examples. The first one, s'abonner, s'abonner, se désabonner, s'abonner, se désabonner. Armer, armer, désarmer, désarmer. Okay, so armer will give you this désarmer. Avantager, avantager will give you désavantager, désavantager. Équilibrer, équilibrer will give you déséquilibré, déséquilibré. Okay, équilibré, sorry, déséquilibré. Espérer, espérer, désespérer, désespérer. Okay, espérer, désespérer. Habiller, habiller, déshabiller, déshabiller. Okay, so you can see that here, this H here, this letter is not pronounced. So habiller and then déshabiller. Intéresser, intéresser, désintéressé, désintéressé. Obéir, obéir, désobéir, désobéir. Organiser, organiser, désorganiser, désorganiser. Serrer, serrer, and so here you can see that the first letter is S, okay? So if we respect the rule that we saw, we will put D, E, S, so no accent here, and we'll get this desserrer, desserrer, okay? So we've got this double S, so it will open the sound of the here. That's the reason why I pronounce it like E. Desserrer, desserrer, okay? Serrer, desserrer. All right? And that's it. If you want more videos, then look at the YouTube channel. It's here. Like me on Facebook. I will be so happy. And then more material can be found at the following address, www.imagier.net. Have a great day. Bye bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 12, leçon E. And we'll start a series of videos that will cover the subject, les préfixes et les verbes. And in this video, we will see actually the verb dire. You get the translation here in English, so dire, okay? And then we'll see that it's possible to add some prefixes, so it's possible to add some letters before this dire, and then by adding these letters, we will modify the meaning of dire, okay? So let's see. And the first thing that we've got here is contre, and then dire, okay? Contredire, contredire, and you can see that of course the meaning is changing. Contredire, okay? Then interdire, interdire. Prédire, prédire, redire, redire. And that's it. If you want more videos, then youtube.com/imagier is waiting for you. Don't be afraid to like me on Facebook. I will be so happy. And it's right here. And then the website is waiting for you, www.imagier.net. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 12, leçon F. And in this lesson we'll continue the series that we've been starting of videos concerning the topic les préfixes et les verbes. So this video will only focus on the verb mener. Okay, this is the meaning of mener, okay? And we'll see that by adding few letters in front of mener, we will actually change the meaning of this verb. So the original meaning of this verb, and this is right here, the original meaning. Okay, so let's see now. The first one is amener. Amener, okay? And you can see here the translation. Then emmener, emmener, okay? Same thing here. Ramener, ramener. Surmener, surmener. And then you've got the translation right here. And that's it. If you want more videos, then youtube.com/imagier. I'm also on Facebook, so you can like me if you want. And then more material can be found at the following address, www.imagier.net. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 12, leçon G. And in this lesson we'll see or we'll continue our series of videos covering the topic les préfixes et les verbes. And in this video we'll see the verb lever. Okay, so this is the translation in English of lever, and then we'll see that by adding few letters in front of lever will actually change the meaning of this verb. Okay, so and the first one would be enlever. Enlever. Relever. Relever. Soulever. Soulever. And that's it. If you want more videos, then youtube.com is waiting for you. Like me on Facebook, I will be so happy. This is the address. And then more material can be found right here, www.imagier.net. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 12, leçon H. And we'll continue the series of videos that we've been starting regarding les préfixes et les verbes. And we'll see in this video the verb mettre. Okay, so that's the translation of mettre. Okay, mettre. And so we'll see that when we add few letters in front of mettre, well, in this case, actually, it will change the meaning, the original meaning of this verb. Okay, so the first one will be admettre. Okay, so admettre, and this is the translation in English. Admettre. Then we'll have commettre. Commettre. Then émettre. Émettre. And you get a translation here. Permettre. Permettre. Promettre. Promettre. Remettre. Remettre. Soumettre. Soumettre. Transmettre. Transmettre. And you've got a translation right here. And that's it. If you want more videos, then youtube.com/imagier. It's waiting for you. You can like me on Facebook. And it's right here. And then the website is waiting for you. www.imagier.net. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 12, leçon I. And in this lesson, we'll continue the series of videos that we've been starting, covering the topic les préfixes et les verbes. And in this video, we'll concentrate on the verb paraître. So this is the meaning of paraître, and the idea is that, of course, when we're talking about les préfixes, we will add few letters in front of paraître, and by adding these letters, we'll change the meaning of the verb. Okay, so let's see. The first one will be apparaître. Apparaître. And you've got here the translation in English. Disparaître. Disparaître. Reparaître. Reparaître. And you get a translation right here. And this is it. If you want more videos, then youtube.com/imagier. I'm also on Facebook, so you can click on like if you want, and then more material can be found right here. Have a great day. Bye bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 12, leçon J. And in this lesson, we'll continue the series of videos that we've been starting, and the topic is les préfixes et les verbes, okay? So, and in this video, we'll concentrate on the verb passer. And here you have the translation in English. Okay, so the idea is that we've got this verb passer, and then it will be possible to add some letters, so that's what we call prefix, in front of passer, and by adding these letters, well, we'll change the meaning, the original meaning of the verb passer. Okay, so let's see how it goes. So the first thing, if we add this dé, okay, we will get the verb dépasser, dépasser, and here you have the meaning in English. Okay, well, then we could add this re in front of passer, so we get this repasser, and then here is the meaning in English, repasser. Okay, and it's also possible to add sur, okay, surpasser, surpasser, and here is the meaning in English. And that's it for this video. If you want more videos, then youtube.com/imagier, and then don't forget to like me on Facebook. The address is right here, and the website is waiting for you if you want more material, www.imagier.net. Have a great day. Bye bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 12, leçon K. And in this lesson, we'll continue the series of videos we've been starting earlier concerning les préfixes et les verbes. Okay, and in this video, we'll focus on the verb porter, and that's how it could be translated. Okay, so the idea is that we will add some letters before, and then by adding these letters, the original meaning of the verb will be modified. Okay, so let's see now. The first one, so if you add this ap, you will get apporter, apporter. Okay, that's actually a translation of this verb, apporter. Okay, then we can add C-O-M, so comporter, 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 okay, and that's the translation here. Or it could be se comporter, okay, se comporter. And you have here the meaning of this verb. Then it's possible to add em, so you will get the emporter, okay, emporter. And here is the translation. Exporter, exporter. Well, this one is actually quite easy to translate, okay? Exporter. Then it's possible to use this im in front, so importer, importer. Okay, you can hear the translations. then it's possible to use this RAP, so rapporter, rapporter. And also it's possible to use this REM, remporter, okay? Remporter, remporter. You can also add this SUP in front of porter, supporter, supporter. You don't really pronounce the two or the double P here. Supporter. Or then it's possible to use this or to add this TRANS, transporter, transporter, transporter. You can also use this RAP, rapporter, rapporter. So same thing here, you don't pronounce the double P. Rapporter. And that's it. If you want more videos, then youtube.com/imagier, or then like me on Facebook. I will be so happy. www.facebook.com/imagier.net. Okay, and the website is right here and it's waiting for you. Have a great day. Bye bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 12, leçon L. And in this lesson, we'll continue the series of videos that cover the topic les préfixes et les verbes. And in that video, we'll actually have poser. And so you've got the translations here. Okay, of poser. And so remember that, well, the idea is that we will add letters in front of poser. So that's what we call prefix, and by adding these prefixes, we will modify the meaning or the original meaning of the verb poser. Okay, so let's see now what we've got. So it's possible to add this com prefix, composer. Okay, composer. All right, and you've got here the translations of this verb. Composer. It's also possible to add the prefix d, accent aigu, d, and you get déposer, all right, déposer. And here you can find what it means in English, okay, déposer. It's also possible to add the prefix entre, entre, and you get entreposer. Entreposer, entreposer. Okay, and here is the meaning. Then it's possible to add this pro, proposer. Okay, proposer. Or then you can also add this reposer. Reposer, reposer. Okay, and here you've got the translation. It's also possible to have, when we're talking about this reposer, well, this se reposer, se reposer, se reposer. This is it. If you want more videos, then youtube.com/imagier, and then I'm also on Facebook, so you can click on like if you like me, and then more material can be found at the following address here. Okay, have a great day. Bye bye. Bonjour and welcome to Learn French with Vincent, and this is Unité 12, leçon M. And in this lesson, we'll continue the series of videos that we've been starting earlier, covering the topic les préfixes et les verbes. And in this video, we'll actually focus on the verb prendre. Here are the translations possible for prendre, okay? And the idea is that, of course, we're talking about prefix, so these letters that you can add before the verb, and by adding these letters, you will modify the original meaning of the verb. Okay, so let's see a few examples now. The first one, ap, so ap, you will get apprendre, apprendre, okay, you don't pronounce the double P, apprendre, so here is what it means, okay, apprendre. Then it's possible to put this com in front of prendre, and you will get comprendre, comprendre, okay, comprendre. It's also possible to use this entre, entre, entreprendre, entreprendre, entreprendre. It's also possible to use this reprendre, reprendre, reprendre. Okay, get the translation here. sur, surprendre. Okay, surprendre. And here is what it means. Okay, surprendre. This is it. If you want more videos, then youtube.com/imagier is waiting for you. Like me on Facebook, I will be really happy. Here is the address. And then the website, if you want flashcards, audio files, or many things, then www.imagier.net. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 12, leçon N. And in this lesson, we'll continue the series of videos that we've been starting that cover les préfixes et les verbes. And in this lesson, we'll concentrate on the verb tenir. And here is how you could translate this verb in English. Okay, so the idea is that it will be possible to add what we call prefix, so actually letters before this verb, and by adding these letters you will modify the meaning, the original meaning of this verb. Okay, so let's see now a few examples. So the first one that we have, if you add the letters C-O-N, con, you will get contenir, 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 okay, and that's how it could be translated. Then it's possible to add this E-N-T-R-E, entre, and you will get entretenir, entretenir, entretenir. And here is the meaning. Okay, then it's also possible to add this M-A-I-N, main, maintenir, maintenir. Okay, and that's how you should, or you could translate it. It's also possible to use this RE prefix, retenir, retenir, and that's what it means. And also SOU, soutenir, soutenir, okay, soutenir. And that's it. If you want more videos, then youtube.com/imagier. Don't forget that I'm also on Facebook. You can always click on the like button, and then more material can be found right here, imagier.net. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bonjour à tous and welcome to Learn French with Vincent. This is Unité 12, leçon O. And in this lesson, we'll end this series of videos that we started earlier regarding the topic les préfixes et les verbes. And the last verb that we will see together is venir. Okay, so you get the translation here. Okay, so venir, and then when we talk about les préfixes, well, we will talk about letters that we will add in front of venir, and by adding these letters, we'll change the meaning or the original meaning of this verb. Okay, so let's see how it will go. The first thing that we could add would be con, con, and then we would get convenir. Convenir, okay, and here you will see for each verb the translation in English. Okay, convenir. We also have the possibility to add D and E, de, devenir, okay? Devenir. It's also possible to add this I-N-T-E-R, inter, inter, intervenir, intervenir, intervenir. And then we can also add P-R-E accent aigu, pré, prévenir, prévenir, prévenir. Okay? We can add also this R-E, revenir, revenir, revenir. And so it's possible to add this S-O-U, sous, okay, and the verb is réfléchir, sorry, se souvenir, se souvenir, se souvenir. It's also possible to add this S-U-B, subvenir, subvenir, subvenir. And the last one, S-U-R, survenir, survenir, survenir. And that's it. If you want more videos, then youtube.com/imagier. Don't forget that I've got a page on Facebook, so if you want to like it, then click on it. And then more material, www.imagier.net. Have a great day. Bye bye.